Today, we're talking about embracing and embodying seven-figure you. You can desire to create it. You can even have the some strategy that lets you create it. But until you make peace with that desire, until you truly allow yourself to embody that seven-figure CEO, you're going to have a hard time if you even do it. Okay, even if you're created, right? And so you don't want that. You want to create this with ease. Somebody put ease in the comments. You want to create this with ease, okay? And so the ease comes from embracing and embodying it, believing it, regardless of what you see, what people have said, regardless of your past money stories, money trauma, personal trauma, all that. You got to release that. Allow yourself to be the next version of yourself, because the next version of yourself does it with ease anyway. All right. So you got to tap into that person. And so this is how you do that. First, you got to decide. I want somebody to put decide in the comments. You got to decide that you are a seven-figure earner. Before getting into the what, the when, the how, you have to decide like, this is just who I am. This is what I do. This is just what our business does. This is just what our team does. I'm going to go find the team that can help us do this. I'm going to create a healthy team culture so that we do this easily and effortlessly. That comes first from decision before you've even made a move or put a strategy in place. So the first thing you got to do is decide that you are the type of CEO that creates seven figures in your business with ease, period. With ease, period. I want somebody to put ease in the comments, right? You are the type of CEO that does it with ease. And then you got to visualize this day and night. You got to see yourself in the future. Uh, I love this quote, seeing yourself in the future. You look much better than you do right now, right? You got to visualize it day and night. When you wake up, you meditate on it. When you go to bed, you meditate on it. Throughout the day, you think on it, not obsess about it, but you just see yourself there. And that becomes the picture that you create. And then that becomes the life that you live. All right. Thinking of what you don't want only causes you to create more of what you don't want, right? When you're constantly saying, I don't want that, and you get in fear about the things that you don't want, you start to attract those things that you don't want. So if you do want to create a wildly successful business, if you do want to create a seven-figure organization, a multi seven-figure, eight-figure organization, then you have to remain in your thinking, in your heart, in your being, in your conversation, in your interaction. You have to remain in the vein of this is what we're doing unapologetically. Unapologetically. All right. The next thing you want to do when it comes to embracing seven-figure you and accepting the call to that is trusting that the millions are in the here and now, right? They were released to you once you agreed to your destiny, once you agree with your destiny. Actually, they were released to you before the foundation of the world, but you are getting a revelation of what God has released to you. Now you're beginning to understand or desiring to understand the revelation of that lifestyle, of that sort of business that he already pronounced over you before the foundations of the world, right? And so therefore you can trust wholeheartedly that it's already been released to you. Now you just need strategy, you just need steps, you just need trust, you just need to allow yourself to live inside of that revelation. All right. And understanding this, that manifestation is just the process of retrieving and receiving everything that already belongs to you. Like we said, it was released to you before the foundations of the world. The seven-figure business was pronounced on you before you were even born. Now you just got to walk it out. You just got to walk it out. And you can walk it out in quantum fashion. It can be accelerated when you allow yourself to understand that revelation and walk and walk and walk inside of it. Okay. The next thing you want to do to see seven figure you show up, and then the byproduct of that being seven figure business show up, is immersing yourself in seven figure lifestyle experiences. Be it, breathe it, walk in it, inside of your experiences, the hotel suite, the five-star restaurants, the upgraded flights, right? The whatever that is for you. Some people that's not their thing. Whatever it is, lavish vacation, mountain climbing, whatever it is for you, find a way to immerse yourself in that lifestyle, breathe in that air, take in that excellence that's represented in it, immersing yourself in that. And then that becomes the norm in your heart and your mind, right? And then you start figuring out how to create that so that you can keep enjoying enjoying those experiences. All right, so that you can keep enjoying those experiences, right? All right, here's the next thing that you want to do to really accept and answer the call to seven figure you and allow seven figure you to create seven figures inside of your business. You want to honor the commitments you make to yourself, right? Money flows rapidly to those who understand honor. I truly believe that. Money flows rapidly to those who understand honor, honor of self, honor of others, honor of situations, allows you to create wealth rapidly. God can trust you more when you honor yourself and your schedule and require others to honor it as well. You know, God is a God, He loves you so much. If creating a seven figure business is going to cause you to be up all night, and going to cause you to be too tired, and you haven't put the boundaries in place, you haven't put the schedule in place that will allow you to create it without harming yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, um sometimes that causes it to be withheld, right? God is a loving father. He loves you too much to cause to allow you to harm yourself and those around you in the process of creating anything, even a seven figure business. So start creating boundaries around your time. Create boundaries in your schedule. Get rest. Be healthy. Drink water. Walk. All those things that represent honor of self and time, and requiring others to honor you and your time, shows that you're a good steward and one that can handle more wealth. And because with more wealth comes more responsibility. So let your responsibility line up with your request. If that's what you want, get those things in alignment: your health, your mind, your schedule, your time. Get those things in alignment, because you're telling God, okay, I'm a good steward, I can handle this, and then he's going to send you more because he can trust you with it. All right, next thing you want to do to embody seven figure you and see more income coming rapidly inside of your business is engage with people having millionaire conversations. Remember, we said your words frame your world. Whatever you're discussing in conversation, you're bringing about inside of your life. You're causing to manifest in your life. So make sure you've got like minded friends, people who want to live like you on the level that you want to live on, people who converse on the level that you want to be on, right? Coaching, masterminds, rooms that are tempered to wealth and abundance and increase. That's what you want to be having. You want to be intentional about this. People who quantum leap, they are intentional about this. They're putting a watch around their words, they're putting a watch around their conversation, right? They are making sure that they're engaging in conversation that is uplifting, upbuilding, to listen, not only them, but others. If I'm trying to create a seven figure business and I want to do it rapidly, I want to increase rapidly, I honestly don't have time to gossip. I honestly don't have time for conversations that don't serve me, that don't serve my purpose. I don't have time for that. Remember, we talked about honoring commitments. I have a boundary around conversations that are our about somebody else and what they need to do. No, 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 no. It's so much I need to do. I don't have time to worry about what somebody else needs to do. Okay. So you got to engage with people who are having seven-figure conversations, and that has to be a non negotiable. All right. Last but not least, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you this from experience. I am a strategizer, an administratively uh, gifted person down to the wire. And it's people like us, you may not be like me, but you may, people like us, we just strategize our way out of joy. It's like A and B and C and D and E got to be done by this time. We'll create a schedule for that. We'll create a project for that. Implement that. How we kick started? How do we stop all that? And you strategize your way out of joy. Enjoy the journey to creating the life and business that you want, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to look up and resent your business. You don't want to look up and say, "Oh, I created seven figures," and then you resent and dislike what you created because you didn't infuse joy in the process. Actually, joy is going to cause you to be a magnet for it faster. That we said this earlier. I'm going to say this again because this is coming back up. Get in joy. Get in joy. That's going to make you a magnet for people who want to do nice things for you, to want to be around you, to want to purchase your products and services. They love joy is attractive. Joy is a magnet. Enjoy the journey. Staring at the clock won't make you move faster. You know, my grandmother used to say this. I believe it, that a watch pot never ever boils. You can put on a pot of water and you're going to watch it and stare. You'd be like looking at treating your business like that. We're going to do seven figures this week. Next week, you are not enjoying the journey. Enjoy the journey, right? Having fun causes time to fly. How you quantum leap, you do what you do your part, you let God do his, and you be joyful, and you'll look up, oh my goodness, right. I put a post about what we had done in the last couple of years inside of the group, which was excellent. Then I realized, oh, there's more. I didn't even check this payment processor. I didn't check this payment processor. It's even more than that, right? We learn to enjoy the journey. And when you look up, you'll be like, oh wow, we're at seven figures. Oh wow, we're at six figures. Oh wow, we did more than six figures this year because you were enjoying. You were enjoying life and everything around you, the people around you who matter most. Okay. So, yes, yes, yes. So, to Quantum Leap, here's your assignment for today. Remember, you want to show up daily for this challenge. You want to do the assignments. These are things that we have done as well as our clients to Quantum Leap in business. So, take them seriously, do them. But to Quantum Leap into a multiple six, seven figure business, you must be willing to spend time with your future self. Your future self is calling you all the time, but you've been ignoring him or her. Sometimes you're afraid, right? Because you already know your future self may have to disconnect, will have to shift circles, will have to be called to a higher level of accountability. And so oftentimes we've been ignoring our future self because of that. It could be, you may be because you fear failure. You're like, okay, now if I decide we're going to do six figures, we've never done it before, like what if it doesn't work? Am I going to be disappointed? There are different reasons that you may have been avoiding that conversation and visualization of your future self. It could be fear even of success. I create a six, seven figure business. Now, how do my friends and family treat me? Do they even like me anymore? Are they going to be intimidated by my success? There are all kind of conversations that I've heard around this that causes people to avoid tapping into their future, that causes them to quantum leap. Could be fear of being misunderstood. But the only way to quantum shift in your business, ladies and gentlemen, you got to spend time regularly with your future self. See, God already knows who you are in the future. If you're feeling called to create a multiple seven figure business, it's because God has given you a peek into your future. So you got to spend time there to get access to it and to cause it to manifest in quantum fashion, right? And so you are guaranteed to go slow and lag unnecessarily when you just let life happen. When you just say the goal is the goal. It is what it is. It's whatever, it's whatever. You look up, 6 months have gone by, you haven't done anything that you decided you would do. But that's changing. I wanted you to put that in the comments. That's changing. That's changing. That's changing. When you look at life from the lens of your future, there is no way that you can remain where you are. There is no way. The future you is just different. He or she is just better. They just live life on another level. And it's beautiful and it's powerful. You see different things in that future space. You crave that difference. You desire that difference. You want that better life for yourself and your family. So, how do you connect with your future self? Here's how: through meditation, through visualization, right? Through seeing, right? Your mind is so powerful. God gave you that mind. Visualization, having vision is so powerful. God gave you that ability because He wanted you to be able to tap in to where He was taking you so that you wouldn't have to get bogged down with where you are. So, you got to use that. You got to use that gift from God. You got to use that gift from God to activate that desire and that hunger for more. That's where that comes from. God is a spirit. You connect with His plan for your life in the spirit, through your mind, through visualization. Okay. He's not in the natural. He's not in the natural. He's not doing the stuff with this, the humdrum stuff, daily stuff we're doing. God is a spirit. You got to tap in the spirit through visualization, through meditation. Find out where He is and what He's saying and what He's decreed and pronounced over your life for your future. All right. So here's your homework: spend time connecting, meditating, visualizing your future self. 5, 10 years from now, where are you? What are you doing? What type of investments do you have? Where's your family going on vacation 5 to 10 years from now? Where do you live? What do you drive? Right? How do you travel? You travel private jet, you travel first class. It's completely up to you to see and decide. Right? How much money is in the bank? How much do you get to spend on shopping? Right? How many team members do you have? How many clients have you added to your roster? How are your clients being served? Are they being served with excellence? Are they being retained? You have great retention. I want you to go into all the details, visualize it, write it down, and then here's your homework. Just take a screenshot of what you've written, post it in the homework thread inside of the group, right? Remember, every exercise this week is intentional. These exercises get results. There are a million exercises we could have asked you to do, but these exercises are intentionally created to give you results and help you quantum leap in your business. So do that. Spend time connecting, visualizing yourself 5 to 10 years from now. Write it down. Just let it flow. Let it rip. If you got to get a pen or paper, if you got to pull out your laptop and just type out what you see, God's going to show you. He gave you that power to create, to connect with Him here and here. He's going to show you where He's taking you. Write it down, go into all the details, stay there as long as you need to stay. You may need to stay 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Try to do at least 5 minutes if this is newer for you. Write it down, screenshot it, drop it under the homework thread in the group so that we can support you. Inside of an experience like this, you want support. Don't just sit on, watch the videos and not be supported. You want to create momentum, allow yourself to receive support. I'm going to say that again. You want to create momentum, allow yourself to receive support. You know, I love this scripture. It says, one can chase 1,000, two can put 10,000 to flight. By yourself, you could go through the challenge. Yes, you could do some things. But if we come into agreement with you, we support you, you can really create some things. Okay, so allow yourself to be supported, allow yourself to be receive partnership through this process, and watch the shifts that take place in your life.